you always hear you guys talk about just you want to be consistent. It seems like that's maybe been your biggest strength this year. It just seems like every game, it's kind of the same. How much pride do you take on just maintaining a level of consistency on both ends?
Well, of course we take a lot of pride in that, but we just got to go out there and do it. I feel like at home we've been pretty consistent. I feel like where we haven't been is on the road. I'm not sure why that is. As a team we need to come together and fix the flaws that we've been seeing on the road.
Throughout your career, and especially here, have you proved what you wanted to prove at a Power 5, big time program? I know there's still some games left, but as you think about it, have you done what you wanted to do?
Well, yes, but you always feel like you can do more looking back at things. I certainly don't have any regrets. Feel like I could have done even more, but that's just talking as a person looking back. But I feel like I've pretty much proved that I can be a high-level Power 5 player.
Coach said despite the shooting struggles in the last few games, they were winnable games. You can't be in a game like that without rebounding, playing good defense, forcing turnovers. What have you seen from those, other areas of the game that have improved recently?
I definitely agree with Coach. We've been seeing shooting struggles on the road, but we're still in those games. The Wisconsin game was close until the very end. I don't know how many points we gave up to Wisconsin. It was like 60 something. But if you keep an opponent to 60 something points in a game, I feel like you have a pretty good chance of shooting. Pretty good chance of winning, even if you're not shooting that well. I feel like I agree with Coach. Our rebounding has been pretty good. Our defense has been good at times. I feel like we let up in the last, I don't know how many minutes of the game. So shooting will come. We just need to continue to do these little things.
This year, from the beginning of the year, you seem like a different player than last season. Was it like mental, and how were you able to make that transition? I know you talked about playing against 5'8" guys at the rec or whatever, but mentally, was it something that you switched on? It seems like you always kind of had the skill.
Definitely, I feel like you just said, mentally. I feel like this year, last year and this year, it's not about physicality. I always felt like I was a pretty physical player. I always had the energy to do things. I think, where I was tested, it was mentally, like you said. Last year wasn't easy on me. I took a lot of criticism. I was my own worst critic to say, but that just means with hard work and working on yourself on every aspect, not just my physical game and my skills, but also mentally, I feel like I made a big jump.
And is that part of the reason why you think, Coach just said you're very well liked in the locker room? Is that kind of why you think that might be, that you kind of went through the struggles and now you're, performing better?
I can't speak on that really. I really hope that all of the guys like me, and I think they do. But, I feel like they like me just because I work so hard, and, they know they're going to get Filip's full attention and energy every game and every practice.
And then, you still have a lot more games here, but when you look back at your Iowa career specifically, are there one or two things that kind of stand out to you? Like if somebody asked you in 5 years, what would you kind of say about it? I know it's not over yet, but
I know it's not over yet, but I just want to be remembered, as a Big Ten champion. Last year we won it. I don't want to be remembered as someone who give it his all for this team, for this university, and for my teammates. So I hope that people down the road can remember me for that.
All right.
Thank you guys.
Thanks.